I'm Al, an actor who's performed here at the Actors Group, otherwise known as TAG, and I'm your special host for this video series looking at the plays that are performed here at the Actors Group, otherwise known as TAG. And we've got a special treat. We're here with the cast and director of the world premiere play here at TAG, Coyotes. So it's going to premiere here in March and will run until April. So I guess we should begin by having everybody announce themselves or name themselves.
Okay.
Will that work? I hope so.
Hi, I'll start. My name is Swaine Kaui and I'm the director. Next.
My name is Vantress Mitchell and I play the role of the UPS man.
Amazing.
Tom Smith. I play Eagle.
Here you go. I'm Tim Jeffries. I play George Metlin, who's the husband of the main character of the show.
My name is Rebecca Lee McCarthy, and I play Eva Metlin.
My name is Michelle Van Hessen, and I play Marcia.
James Roberts, I play Carrie.
Anne Brandman, I play Constance Yoder.
Well, let's begin. I'm going to begin in the back this time. And I'm going to start with the director.
Yes.
Swaine. One of the things I wanted to find out about this play was why you decided to direct Coyotes. That's what I'm interested in.
Well, I don't think I have much of a choice. It's really actually a favor because the original director, Dennis, was unable, he had an emergency, and so he had to go away, and so I picked it up. So for Brad, but I'm really slated to direct his Choir Boy in terms of the beginning of the next season.
Ah, interesting.
Yes. But so I took it on, and it was a good take on because it's a challenge, and I'm always up for the challenge.
Now, how is it a challenge? I'm curious about that.
It's not a standard play. It's not a typical structure. The development and the characters and it's on the surface level. It looks like it could be easy and obvious, but once you start getting into it, there's a lot of hidden little gems and subtleties and things. In order for it to make sense, has to be carved out and it has to land to the audience. If not, it just sounds like one big story. It's really quite complex and filled with a lot of different adventures, is what Eric likes to call it.
Right. And Eric Anderson, of course, is the playwright, the writer of Coyotes. In fact, I had interviewed him earlier, and it was interesting because, and this is what I wanted to bring up, based on the description of the play, and from what I understand of it, it reminds me, actually not so much of other plays, but of films, primarily films in the 70s, because you have a female protagonist going on these sort of adventures, if you will. It just reminds me of certain films in the 70s, except they were male protagonists, and this play has a female protagonist. You were mentioning that this play didn't have the usual structure, so it was a challenge. Is that something that you're used to dealing with or not used to dealing with a director, or used to more conventional structures in terms of plays?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the mainstream plays mainly, but when you go through, like I've been in New York for some odd years, and you do a lot of new works, so you start to learn about structures and kind of what kind of works in development and whatnot. And it is a little bit formulaic because it does equal 1 + 1 does equal 2. But in this particular one, you're right. I could see how it could be like a movie because a lot of it's based in stillness. A lot of it's around a table or a desk or whatnot, which makes it even harder for theater. How do you make that come alive? Because it's not a film. You know what I mean? You can do a lot of close-ups and different things. Well, two people are sitting at a table, but not in theater. It just looks like they're sitting there talking. So it's another challenge for all of us, is how do we make it come alive by still being honest and true when you're supposed to be sitting at a table?
Right. And I'm curious, how do you think that your experience as a director in terms of directing plays has prepared you to handle a play like Coyotes?
Oh gosh, nothing has. No, but I mean, for me it's been years. I'm confident in how do I say this? Not confident, I'm still nervous, but I'm exploring my avant-garde side is what I'm doing. So all of the years of training that I'm able to collect some knowledge and try to collaborate with my designers and with the other actors and create something that's not quite the norm. It's not what you're going to see is not going to be something that Hawaii is going to see every week or every month. You know?
Now, that's an interesting statement that you said. It's something that Hawaii's going to see every day and every month. Why is that? Is it because of the structure of the play, or is it something else?
Well, because Hawaii doesn't do too much avant-garde, it combine it with the structure of the play, you know, and yeah, in order to make it, for us to make it artistic and have a statement with it, we're using a bit of avant-garde, we're using some Brechtian techniques in terms of the rawness and being able to see changes and transitions. We're going abstract within Eva's world compared to the constant reality of the kitchen. And then sound and music is going to be adding to that. So it's not going to be, it's a touch of avant-garde. It's, as Eric says in his play, it's not your typical love story, so therefore it's not going to be your typical play.